Hello everybody, I am your FIFA friend Sonu Kumar, and if you're interested in gaming, football or sports in general, then this content is tailor-made for you. I hope you like it. Hello everyone. This is that time of the week where we will be discussing our Fantasy Premier League, how the Game Week 2 fared for my team, if I did well, if I get to climb up the ranks as I was talking about in the previous Game Week 2 video. And we'll start with Game Week 2 status, how did it fare for my team, what all objectives, if I can say, I completed, who were the top performers, and the second section of this video we'll be going to pick our team for Game Week 3, which the deadline is tomorrow, 24 hours from now basically. Let's jump right into it. The first section that we are going to start with is the Game Week 2 status, so everything is confirmed, points and all that. See how my team fared in Game Week 2. One very cool thing happened. I have scored exactly the same number of points that I did in my Game Week 1. Surprise. Anyways, that's one thing. Here let's see, like average points was 57, IH was 139, and I was hovering around the average points mark, 63, only 6 better than average. And now my game week rank has even gone further, from around 2.7 million to it has gone to almost 3.2, touching 3.3 million after game week 2. I had used one transfer. Coming to the team, I had Ramsdale in my goalkeeping position. He scored only 1 point. Alexander Arnold, he also performed under the threshold, like what we expect from him week in week out, only 3 points. Cancelo was actually better, 11 points. And then I had Minks, who scored only 2 points. In the midfield department, everybody except my last week's transfer Gundogan has performed disgracefully below par. Only the forwards have taken me out of this pit that I was falling into. So if we see, there were 4 performers from my team: Cancelo, Gundogan and Holland from City. All 3 City players performing very well. Holland has performed, he has scored 10 points because he was my captain. Otherwise he has only scored 5. Still better than most of the team. Player of the week was Gabriel Jesus, and he scored 19. And I had kept Fernandes for one more week, but he again disappointed me, only 1 point. And only one bad thing that happened was Nico Williams was on the bench for me and he scored 7, so it could have easily been 5 points extra. After all this, let's see how my ranks are looking in the league cups and all that. Only 2-3 leagues are there in which I have actually climbed places which is like a very vast majority of leagues which I don't care about much, just join. And this one, Ball Renaissance, this group basically I care about. And in this one, if you see, I have gone down from, I think I was 14 or 16, so I have gone down from there to 19th position. So after 2 game weeks, the top 3 guys in the leaderboard is Aditya has moved up to the first position. He was, I think, 3rd last game week, scored 81 points and total tally is 154. Shatabdi Express, so well done Aditya. At second position we have Ikato Chisi, and he scored 88 game week points and he has moved up to second position. How I Met Your Mata, I think this guy was first. Abhishek was first in last game week. He scored 72 in this one and he has come down to third position, along with Pritam Mandal, who scored 72, and there's a tie at the third place. So we have Abhishek as well as Pritam in the third position. In this group, who has scored the most number of points in game week 2? So let's see. Ikato has 88, so anybody else has more than 88? Oh, Nutcut Reds, Pius Das has also scored 88. There's going to be a tie. Yes, there is going to be a tie. The game week 2 stars are Nutcut Reds and Ikato Chisti, still Trine FC, okay, with 88 points, which is the highest in game week 2. So well done guys, and I'll see you when you guys come in mid-table. Okay, so that's about the game week 2. You all are aware about the fixtures, right? What happened and how it fared. It was a horrible fixture again for Man United, going down with 4 goals. Couple of mistakes by De Gea and all that. Now my overall rank is, if you see here, overall points is 126, overall rank around 2.4 million, total players 9.2 million, and the game week point is 63. So if you see the entire history for both the game weeks, these are the stats. In game week 1 my overall rank was 2.75 million. In game week 2 my overall rank was 2.43 million, so it has obviously improved. However, number of points scored in both game weeks were same, and game week rank is for first game week it was 2.75 and second game week rank was 3.28 million. And talking about the game week points, so it is identical, 63 in both, consistent. Now points on bench is something that is that I am sad about. In the game week 1 I had only 1 point on the bench which could have been added potentially, but in game week 2nd 7 points wasted on the bench. Technically this would have been 70-point game week, right? And transfers made, I had made 1 transfer in game week 2, cost it was 0, and overall squad value is 100.1 million. Okay guys, so in the next section we are going to talk about fixtures and results. Fixtures basically what we have for game week 3 based on the fixture difficulty rating which is shown here. Accordingly we will be trying to make our transfer. Only 1 free transfer I have. Talking about the fixtures for game week 3, starts from on Saturday. Deadline is 3:30 IST. First game is Spurs hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers. That is something good for guys who have Spurs players in the team. Second is Crystal Palace against Aston Villa. Third one is Everton against Nottingham Forest. That will be tasty. Fourth one is Fulham versus Brentford. Fifth one is Leicester versus Southampton. The Saturday wrap-up will happen at Bournemouth, who are going to host Arsenal this weekend. Coming to the Sunday fixtures, so we have 3 of them. First one is Leeds hosting Chelsea. Second one is West Ham hosting Brighton, and third one is Newcastle welcome the champions Manchester City, right? And for Monday night football we have only 1 game, and which is the big one. I mean, it used to be a big one like 10 years ago, but now everybody knows the result. Manchester United versus Liverpool. Will Casemiro take part in that fixture? Very yet to see. Now let's see fixture difficulty rating that we have here. It is all color coded based. The darkest of greens, olive green if you can call it, it is the easiest one, and in this dark brown it is the hard one, hard fixture, right? So if we talk about this game week, first Arsenal has Bournemouth, so it is relatively easy. So is Aston Villa, Crystal Palace away. Bournemouth and Arsenal, they have given neutral, but I think it's a hard fixture for Bournemouth the way Arsenal have started. For Brentford it's Fulham, so it's easy, yeah, relatively easy. Brighton, West Ham United, yeah, this is new. I think it will end in a draw. Other than that I am not sure. Chelsea Leeds, obviously it's easy fixtures for Chelsea, and I 80% sure that they are going to win it. Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. Crystal Palace away also they have shown in green, and Crystal Palace, Aston Villa home, they have also shown in green. I think it is again one of those grey fixtures, so it can end up in a draw, or Aston Villa is my bet, but with Patrick Vieira you never know. Okay, so for Everton, Nottingham Forest, again this is, for me it is a grey fixture. For Everton they have shown it in green. Fulham, Brentford. For Fulham they have shown it is as a green fixture, but I think Brentford will this out, maybe a slender lead 2-1 or something, but they are going to win this. For Leeds Chelsea, obviously it's like very hard for Leeds. Leicester Southampton, it's a green fixture for Leicester. Liverpool Man United, it's not tough at all for Liverpool. It's like the darkest of greens. City Newcastle, what the fuck, man. This is also again darkest of greens. Man United Liverpool, yeah, that's the toughest, right? First good prediction, very good. Newcastle Manchester City, again this is very also correct. Nottingham Forest Everton, it's not green. I think if you ask me, it should be a grey one, okay, which is neutral. I mean, it can go any side. Okay, now Southampton Leicester, okay, they have shown it as kind of hard. For me it's like orange, not grey, not red, so it's orange for Southampton, but yeah, a little bit on in favor of 60-40. Okay, for Spurs Wolves, again this is a green fixture and they will boss this fixture. West Ham Bright Hove Albion, this is again a grey one for me. If I have to make a bet, my money is on draw in this fixture. Coming to the last one for Wolves Tottenham, it's very tough fixture, right? We can target players from Spurs. Nottingham Forest also can be one. Liverpool, obviously. City also. So Spurs, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, these should be the main target along with Arsenal, right? On the base of this data, we will try to make single substitution that we have for this game week 3. Before that, in the scout section, let's see how the scouts think which are going to be the best players for game week 3. We'll just watch this video first of all. Let's see what the scout says for game week 3. So in goalkeeper position, they are going with Palace Guaita. Price is 4.5 million. Okay, in the defense, Alexander-Arnold, obviously, and that too against Man United. And I'm expecting this guy to perform this time around. Another defender is João Cancelo. Third one, oh my god, Reece James. I so wish that this player was there in my squad, dude. And fourth defender, they are going with Gabriel. So that also is a good option because Arsenal are at Bournemouth. So Okay, coming to the midfield, Mo Salah, obviously, he is going to be my captain. I will agree with Scout on this. Next one, they are choosing Dejan Kulusevski, 8.1, price got increased. Spurs winger. Next, they are going in midfield with James Maddison. Double figures in both his outings against Southampton. Okay, Mason Mount, no, I don't agree. Like Mason Mount, Chelsea, and okay, next one is Gundamau. So this I have already, you know. Now, in the forward position, scouts are going with Gabriel Jesus, 4 at the back. Okay, so they have not taken Holland. So this is the squad that the scouts think is going to be the best picks for game week 3. So having done all those analysis, research, and collecting some information from here and there, it's time for the transfers that we are going to make for game week 3. This is my squad, you are aware of it. What I want to change, basically I'll tell you, one free transfer is there, and I have 0.5 million remaining in my bank. Goalkeeping position I am not going to change. I think Ramsdale should come out with a clean sheet against Bournemouth. In the defensive position, let's see, I have Cancelo, Alexander-Arnold, Nico Williams, Vestergaard and Mings are also there. But how about taking Reece James? What I want is these two guys. First one is Reece James, okay, and second one is Gabriel Martinelli. But both, if I have to make both the transfers, I will lose 4 points, which I don't want to do. Also, what I'm thinking is Bruno Fernandes against Liverpool. Will that work? Will it not work? I'm not sure. And Chelsea are up against Leeds, so obviously Reece James is gonna thrive. Okay, what are the next fixtures for Manchester United? This one is the Liverpool. Next one is Southampton away. After that, Leicester. After that, Arsenal. I think I am going to do this change. Okay, I am going to replace Bruno Fernandes from my squad, and I'm gonna bring in. So now the balance is 10.4 million. When I had taken Bruno Fernandes, he was 10 million and his price got decreased. Which midfielder will be the best one? So 10.4, obviously De Bruyne is out, and after that Salah, I have Kulusevski. Shall I go for Kulusevski? Tottenham at Wolves, okay, and Leicester is at Southampton. And what about the next fixtures of Tottenham? It's Nottingham Forest, West Ham United, Fulham. And what about Leicester? Leicester is Brighton, Man United, Leicester, Chelsea. No, not Madison. Obviously not Madison. Let's with 10.4 in the bank, anybody else? Let's sort it with price. No, sort by price. Okay, De Bruyne I can't, Son I can't, Sterling can take Sterling. Chelsea up against Leicester, but leave him. Fernandes no, Bowen no, Kulusevski. I think this is going to be a good choice, Kulusevski, and then I will be having a lot of money in the account. If you see 13 points in the last game week, 1 goal scored, 1 assist, form is good, owned by 15, almost 15%. So I am going to do this simple straightforward substitution, and this is the first player in my squad, Martinelli and all that. I can't do it now, and I'll be having 2.2 million in my account remaining balance. Shall I do one more transfer? No, I think this is good stuff. Okay, game week 3 is this one. Nottingham Forest is at Everton, so I can play Nico Williams also. And what about Aston Villa? Aston Villa is at Crystal Palace, so Mings also can play. Vestergaard को खिलाते हैं क्या? Vestergaard को अभी तक तो नहीं खेला ही. This is one substitute to Kazinega. Can play 4 at the back. Andreas is and I'll keep this also on the bench. This guy, I think now I'm sure. So what I'll do is basically, in keeping Ramsdale will play. In the defense, I will bench Vestergaard only. I'll play with Mings, Alexander-Arnold, Nico Williams and Cancelo. In the midfield, I will bench Andreas Pereira. I'll play Milivojevic. Is not playing those many minutes, so that is one problem. Again, that might be a case. Obviously, I'll play with Jesus and Holland both. I'm sure about these three, Salah, Gunnar and Kulusevski. In the defense, I'm sure about obviously these 3 or 4, whatever. But what I'm not sure about this guy, Andres Pereira, 75% chance of playing only. He was injured, right? So he might not start also, first of all. And Fulham are up against Brentford. Gabriel Martinelli also will be in so many teams right now. 38.4% home. boy. Okay, so this guy is 6.3. Palace is up against Aston Villa. What I'm thinking is, if I can substitute Milivojevic, this is the experiment. Milivojevic goes out, and where is he? Martinelli comes in. So still I have 0.4 remaining in my account, but it will cost me 4 points, and it can only be useful if Martinelli scores maybe 5-6 points. But will this be worth the risk? No, I won't do it. Okay, let's hold on. I'll be going with only one change this week. That is going to be Bruno Fernandes out and Kulusevski in, which will cost me 0 points because I have one free transfer. I'm not going to play free it. I'll just confirm this transfer. Simple as that. Cool. So my transfer is confirmed. Let's tweak the squad. Andreas Pereira I'll keep on the bench since he has only 75% chances of playing, along with Vestergaard and Greenwood. This is how my squad will look like. Now let's select a captain. First of all, for this game week I am choosing Mo Salah as my captain, and I'm gonna go with Gabriel Jesus as my vice captain. So once these changes are done, I will save my team. I will not play any chips as of yet, although I am pretty sure that maybe Mo Salah can hit 2 past the year. Let's see. Save your team. The team has been saved for game week 3, and let's just do a quick roundup. So in my squad, I'm going with Ramsdale in the goalkeeping position. In the defense, I'm playing 4 at the back. Alexander-Arnold against Man United, Observe Cancelo against Newcastle, Tyrone Mings against Crystal Palace, and Nico Williams. Taken this risk also. I'm not sure if he'll start or what. And coming to the midfield, I have 4 players here as well. I have moved out Bruno Fernandes, so I'm going to have Kulusevski instead of Bruno, along with Mo Salah, who is going to be my captain this game week. And the other 2 players are Milivojevic against Aston Villa and Gundogan against Newcastle. And coming to the forward position, we have Jesus as my vice captain, Gabriel Jesus, and Erling Haaland. So only change that I have made is I have substituted Bruno Fernandes out and brought in Kulusevski in place of Andreas Pereira, who played last week. I have substituted him out, so I am back from 3-5-2 formation to 4-4-2. In the previous game week, I had only played 3 at the back and 5 in the midfield with Nico Williams in the bench, who scored 7 points, which was a loss for me. So this time around, I have tried to rectify it. Let's see if it works. Actually, it was very tempting for me to not bring in Reece James and Gabriel Martinelli after the performances that they have given in the last couple of game weeks, but that would have costed me 8 points extra, and then I would have been tempted to play one of the chip, that is free hit or wild card maybe. But I have not taken that risk yet. I'm just holding it off, okay, because many changes will be happening in the coming game weeks as well. So this is the final squad, and with this squad only I'll be going into game week 3. Okay, let's see how it will fare, and I hope to climb up in whatever leagues I'm playing in. So that is going to be the end of today's vlog. Thank you all for watching. Have a good weekend in terms of FPL, also in terms of Premier League, if whosoever you are supporting. I am not sure how Manchester United is going to fare, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure obviously that they will lose, but by how many goals, that is the question. Also, with the Casemiro deal almost done, let's see how it will pan out. Maybe De Jong deal then out of the window. But so thank you guys for watching. Hope you like the substitutions, you like the stats analysis and all that. For any suggestions, opinions, do comment. I'll try to kind of put in those improvements in my next video. We'll meet again with a game week 4 squad next week. Till then, take care. Goodbye.